They tell me to slow down, but homie, I'm just living my life. Ain't gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left?
Hey, what is up guys, this is NFCT here, and so today I've got a video on how to make your Hackintosh, and this is the way, and it has all the boot args and everything that you're going to need to know. This is for my system specifically. I'm using Gigabyte motherboard and a NVIDIA based graphics card, so this should help with people having that have the same specs as me. So the first place you're going to want to start out is you're going to start out on TonyMax86.com, and I'll leave a link to all the downloads below. But the first thing you're going to want to download is, I'm just going to navigate there myself, is you're going to want to download Multi-Beast. No, sorry, you're going to want to download, where's Unibeast? Yeah, Unibeast 6.1.1, and I'll have a direct link for you, and you're going to want to download that. Next, you're going to want to download, well, of course, you're going to want to download Mac OS X from the App Store. You're also going to want to download El Capitan post-installation tools. So you're going to want to click there, and you're going to want to download that. Again, all of these links will be in the description below. And that's all you need from TonyMax86. Now, the next thing you're going to need is your NVIDIA WebDriver, so NVIDIA.com, USA, Canada, drivers, wait, all NVIDIA driver, God. Wait, NVIDIA CUDA driver for Mac. And you're going to want to just download the latest version, and there will be a download for this, another download link in the description below, so you don't have to worry about all that. But you're going to download that, and then what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to open up Unibeast, so I'll see you in Unibeast. So before we do our stuff in Unibeast, we're going to want to open up disk utility, so we're going to go to Spotlight Search, and we're going to do disk utility. Going to open up that. You're going to want to click on SanDisk Cruiser Glide Media, and you're just going to want to click Partition. And you're just going to want to, you have to make sure it's over 8 gigabytes. If you don't have a USB drive over 8 gigabytes, this will not work. You're going to choose OS X Extended Journaled. And you're just going to want to go, hold on. Okay. Partition USB megabits, hold on. So you're going to click erase whatever you have on that. So you're just going to want to erase it all. Sorry, this is taking a little while. And then I'll just click done, and then it'll just be done. Then you're going to want to partition it, and okay, there we go. And you're just going to click apply, and then it's going to give you a nice freshly partitioned drive for Unibeast, and it should be done in a few. Done. So now you'll see it USB, and you're going to want to open up Unibeast. You're just going to click open, continue, 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 agree. You're going to want to click, you're going to want to select your USB drive. That's weird, I have two. But you're going to click continue. You're going to click oh, right. I don't have it installed on this computer, so I can't continue. They won't let me continue. But you're going to want to click El Capitan. Going to click continue, and then what you're going to do is bootloader configuration. You're going to choose UEFI boot mode for any you're just going to choose UEFI boot mode. And then you're going to click, and then you're not going to choose anything in the graphics configuration. And then you're just going to click continue, and it's going to install it on Unibeast. So, and then you're just going to have a nice USB drive fresh to boot up. So, yeah, pretty. Oh, and you're also going to want to make sure you put all your post-installation tools on your USB drive to get into the, what's it called, to be able to boot Mac OS X. So you're going to want to make sure you have Clover configurator on there. You're going to want to make sure you have your NVIDIA web drivers and your post-installation tools. And, yeah, that's about it. That's it for the, install on your USB, the preparation. So I'll see you guys on the actual booting up of the computer. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do that you've configured your USB drive is you're going to want to be sure to plug it into your computer in a USB 2 port, 2.0, not USB 3, because otherwise it won't work. And you're going to want to start up your computer. Now you're going to want to mash the delete key if you're using a gigabyte motherboard. So you're just going to want to hit that delete key, and it'll come up. And if you have this, then you just keep going and press enter. But for most motherboards, you'll just boot directly into the BIOS mode. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our arrow keys to navigate, and we're going to go all the way over to BIOS features. And as our boot option 1, you're going to want to select UEFI, your whatever your USB drive is. So in my case, it's UEFI SanDisk Cruiser Glide. But I'm just not going to change anything because I already have it perfectly booting on my computer. So I'm going to keep it like that. If you have other Windows, if you have Windows 8, be sure it's set to Other OS. And just make sure you press F7 to load optimized settings. So you're going to press F7 and enter. And then you're going to press F10 and enter to save configuration and exit. Now you're going to press the F12 key. Wait, it should reboot. Yeah, now you're going to press spam F12 to get into boot device selection mode. And you're going to scroll down to your USB, to your UEFI USB. You're going to hit enter. Okay, so after selecting our USB drive, we're going to come into the Clover boot configurator. And we're going to want to use our arrow keys. So you'll be on your USB. So my boot El Capitan is my hard drive because I've already installed it and I don't have my USB installed. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to scroll past here using our arrow keys, and you're just going to keep going to the right. Keep pressing right, and it'll bring you down there. And you're going to press options. You're going to get to options, and you're going to press enter. Now, once you get to enter, you're going to want to boot in, you're going to want to just delete whatever's here and type in NV_disable equals 1. Okay? But I'm not going to boot in that because that's not what I need. I need something else. NVDA_D NV_disable equals 1. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. But that's what you're going to boot with. NV_disable equals 1. No spaces, no nothing, just like that. And then you're going to press enter. And you're going to use and it's going to look weird like that. That's all right. Just use your arrow keys, go down, and once you get to return, hit enter. And now boot from your USB. In my case, it's my Mac OS X, my hard drive. So I'm going to press enter. Now let me just say that I'm not going to show this part of the video, but I will have a video link down below that shows you how to install Mac OS X on a Windows on your PC-based hardware. And what you're going to want to do, though, is before installing Mac OS X, you're going to want to make sure that you partition your hard drive and name it El Capitan. Just name it El Capitan. It'll make it easier and whatnot. But just make sure you partition your hard drive. If you don't know how to do that, then be sure to check out the video link below, because that will be a good video on how to do all that. So I'll see you guys when I'm booted in Mac OS X. Okay, so now that we've booted into Mac OS X, we're gonna want to do a few things. We're gonna start our post-installation. So we're gonna click on USB, and we're gonna open up our post-installation folder, and we're gonna either choose our UEFI, the UEFI selection, or whatever legacy support you need. But in my case, I'm choosing UEFI, and I'm just gonna click continue, and you guys are gonna click install, and it's just gonna tell you that it installed correctly, and that's it. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to mess up my settings. And same thing with custom Mac. We're just going to click continue, agree, install, and then it'll tell you that it has installed correctly. But again, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to risk messing up part of some of my system. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to open up Clover Configurator. And so, hold on. Give me a second, sorry. I forgot I needed to do that. Okay, so before you open up Clover Configurator, you guys are going to want to make sure you're selected Finder, and you're going to want to click Finder up here, and you're going to want to click Preferences, and you're going to want to make sure your hard disks is ticked, and you'll see these two drives, El Capitan, which you should have named your thing, and EFI. So you're going to see EFI and El Capitan. Now you're going to want to open up Clover Configurator. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go to boot, and you're going to want to select Dart equals 0 and NVDA underscore DRV equals 1. And those are going to be your boot flags for when you boot with your NVIDIA web drivers. Now you're going to go to graphics, and you're going to make sure nothing is selected. You do not want like any, you just don't want anything selected. No load VBIOS, patch VBIOS, inject EDID, inject Intel, inject LTI, ATI, inject NVIDIA, NVIDIA generic, NVIDIA single, none of that. Now you're going to go to SNBIOS, and you're going to just want to click the magic wand, select the Mac Pro, and select Mac Pro 3.1, and click OK. Now what you're going to want to do is hit the close button, and you're going to save your config. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to close out of that, and you're going to want to open EFI. You're going to want to open the EFI folder. You're going to want to open Clover folder, and you're going to drag your new config.plist over here, and you're going to keep replace. I'm going to click stop because I don't want to mess anything up, but you guys are going to click replace. Now you can close out of that. And lastly, most importantly, you're going to want to install your NVIDIA web drivers. So you're going to click continue, agree, install, and it'll tell you that it installed correctly. Then you're going to want to restart it, and you will be greeted in this new, different menu, and I'll see you guys in that menu. Just a quick note, be sure to allow in your system preferences to allow your Mac to download softwares from anywhere so that the post-install things can work. Yeah. Okay, so once you're boot, it's just going to take you to this new blue screen that you guys have not seen before. And your USB should just be unplugged, but I'm not going to do it. I don't know why I didn't. But you won't see your USB option. You will see your option to boot Mac OS X from El Capitan. So what you're just going to do is you're going to want to press your left arrow keys and get to options, click enter, and just make sure that your boot args are correct. Dart equals 0 and NVDA underscore DRV equals 1, and mine are correct, so I'm just going to click down, my down arrow key, until I hit return. I'm going to press enter, and now I'm going to boot Mac OS X from El Capitan. Okay, so now you guys have booted into Mac OS X. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you had any troubles, leave a comment down below, and I'll try and get back to you and help you resolve the problems. If I can't help you with your problem, I would definitely recommend going onto TonyMax86 forums and checking them out, because they've got they've got everything there. They've got such an amazing community. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to create my Hackintosh, so I definitely recommend checking out there. If I can't help you with whatever problems you guys may have, hopefully you don't. Hopefully it goes smooth for you, and hopefully this answered any questions that you guys had. So, yeah, that's about it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.